Alright, hello and welcome. So, we're going to be going over Borrow's items once again, and I think his inventory that he's brought today is fairly good, mostly on the cosmetic side. So, he's got Sands of Veneris as usual, he's brought his beacons today. These are for getting your invaders to come and get you with a 100% guaranteed chance. Great time to farm Stalker. Stalker parties are happening. I'm sure they're happening on console as well now that you guys probably have these beacons. I actually haven't seen what's on consoles right now, but we'll find out when I get there. The Nexus fur pattern. This fur pattern looks great. I will show this off. The Prisma Hekate Sandana. This thing is okay. I'll show off the regular variant of this. The Prisma is not much different. We've got Prime Slip Magazine. So this is awful, and I will never use it, but I'm getting it anyway because I need it. This is useless. This is a rank 10 mod that gives you like another half a magazine, and it costs way too much, and there's not a single weapon that I can, like, that comes to mind that I would ever use this on. So it's kind of just a huge waste of ducats, and credits for that matter. But, yeah, it exists. If you can find a use for it, I guess. Otherwise, we've got High Voltage and Voltaic Strike. These, if you don't have them, these are relatively worth it, I'd say. These mods are very good, more so High Voltage than Voltaic Strike. High Voltage is... I use this all the time. There's so many weapons that I use this on, it's like crazy. Definitely worthwhile to pick it up if you don't want to farm for it in the Hive missions. Otherwise, we have the Machete Wraith, Mastery Fodder, and the Prisma Tetra, Mastery Fodder. If you need the Mastery, go ahead and pick these up. Otherwise, don't. And then we have the Katir Sindana. So I'm getting this because I'm a cosmetics whore, and we will show that off.
Pleasure doing business with you, Tenno. Perhaps you'll come
but yeah,
next parties?
Actually, like, this is a pretty good inventory, all things considered, though. The Nexus fur pattern is great. I assume the Katir Sindana is going to be good. Having these mods in here, having a prime mod period is just generally all right. And then having two weapons that people might need is pretty good. So it's an alright overall inventory. If you're not, like, wanting cosmetics from Borrow, though, I could see how you could be pretty disappointed in a lot of ways. But overall, pretty nice. So let's go show those items off. So look at that Sindana. I imagine this is going to look pretty nice, but you never know. Let's see here. I guess it's called the Katir. I can't search in this? Wow, okay. Katir Sindana. It's not bad, actually. Let's look at some colors on it. One moment. These colors are, yeah, pretty much the same. Okay, so default colors. This is what it looks like by default. It's kind of dirty a little bit, or kind of like there's some weirdness to it at the very least. But it looks alright. Let's see what kind of thing we can do with the materials here. Let's see if we can recolor that on top. Yep. So you can recolor this portion of it to give it kind of like a spotted look, or you can just make it all black, and then it doesn't look like it has like dirtiness to it at all. These are slightly metallic parts at the top, and then a little bit even in the coat as well. And then this top part is like the actual metal. Kind of a bland coloring for it. Yeah. Colors are not super great for it. Let's do some random colors, just so you guys can get some ideas for it. That actually doesn't look bad at all. It's actually not terrible. This is also not bad. It's an alright Sindana. Personally, I won't be using it, but it's pretty nice. Actually, I might use this on Inaros. Now that I think about it, it seems appropriate for Inaros. But yeah, that is the Katir Sindana, and now let's look at the Doge. I'm already using the Nexus fur pattern, but I'm wearing this armor. Alright, actually let's just go to C. Get up, Nenin. Come on now. Nexus fur pattern. Nen. Hey, wake up. Wake up. You gotta stand up. Please. Be a good boy. Girl. Come on. Thank you. I know you're a sleepy pooch. Don't do that, though. Yeah, okay. There we go. Thank you, Nenin. Okay, so now that she's actually awake, show some different, like, colors that this goes with. Nexus fur pattern, how it can look. And then we could do random colors, but let's just go over some of these. Like with the colorable areas, basically. Like this is the chest, face, one stripe. Secondary color is obvious, like it's the ears and such. And then you can see the difference in where all the colors are with this. But yeah, that's the Nexus fur pattern. It's one of the better ones, I'd say, actually. And then, oh yeah, the other Sindana. The Hecate Sindana. Which is... I know I have it. Other Rakta is actually also very similar, until I find it. There it is. Yeah, this is what it looks like. The Prisma one is, like, barely Prisma. I've seen other people wearing it before. It's an okay Sindana, overall. It's fine. Not really for me, though. I would definitely suggest probably the Katir Sindana over it, but, do what you want to do, right? Alright. So, now, let's move on over to console. Alright, here we are over on the console side. This is on PS4. On PS4, it is on the Earth Relay, Strata, I believe it is. I was actually not able to find what relay it is on Xbox One, so I'm sorry about that. But the items are the same across both consoles. So, what we have today is beacons, and the boosters are finally here for you guys. So, if you need to hunt down Stalker or Zanuka and such, do so. And the boosters, if you want them, use them. Those are very much at your discretion types of things. Otherwise, down here we have the Prisma Gorgon, which is okay. Maybe not 600 ducats worth of okay, but it's available. At 600 ducats, this is pricey. It costs too much for what this weapon does. But this weapon's not like absolutely abysmal, and is pretty fun, I'd say. Otherwise, you guys got the entire EOS set. I really like the shoulders and the chest plate for this. They look nice, and they're very, very cheap. 125, 50, and 50. And then these little things are 65 if you like those, which is totally fine. Nice armor set for you guys. And, importantly, we have Prime Reach. So this is the best thing on this list. Hands down, like, absolutely no problem, no questions asked. This is the best thing on this list. Prime Reach is fucking amazing. It's great. You guys also have Prime Bane of Grenier. This mod costs way too much to rank up for, like, what you would have to do to ever, like, even be in a position where you would want to use it. But if you would like to, like, buy this in lieu of future damage changes, then maybe this is really, really good. But that's kind of a future-proofing buy, as opposed to, like, a I need this right now and I'm going to use it right now type of thing, which is what Prime Breach is. The Bane is at your if you think that this will be useful later, maybe pick it up, but otherwise, not really suggested due to the work you'd have to put in to use it. And then Sands of Inaros, you guys have Inaros now, so go get him. He's fucking amazing. I would highly suggest you get this. Like, it's a really actually a hard thing for me to say, like, Inaros or Prime Reach. Like, if you only had 300 ducats, like, my answer to you would probably be to go farm another 200 and get the Sands of Inaros anyway. But yeah, Inaros is fucking great. Prime Reach is amazing. And these other things are nice that you guys have your boosters and your beacons now. Overall, good stuff. But, yeah, that's all Barrow's got.
Until next time.
And I'll see you guys tomorrow.